do have talent. There's no question they've got some very gifted players, but they haven't been playing up to their capabilities so far.
Now Atlanta's starting five. They've got Dario Saric. John Collins out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Hardy, and it's Young in at the point. And for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Shepard in at the 2. And the Hawks with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Young from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now here's Young, coming off a 12-point game. Out to the wing. Saric, the pass to Hardy, 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Young can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Saric covers. Maggette, pass to Towns. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Shots good by Saric.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, Atlanta.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
Here's Shepard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Can they get it? Atlanta with the rebound. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
And it's Washington missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The offensive rebound and a missed layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Young can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Tipped away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Lever, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Here's Lever, following the score by Atlanta. Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
And Collins with the jam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Washington. Towns against Collins. Towns can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Young. Saric down low. He's got 5. Hardy's shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Edwards. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Collins a screen. Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Young.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
First one falls for him.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Šarić. Young looking around. Here's Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Malik Beasley, P.J. Washington out there with John Collins. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Pritchard in at the one. With the NBA season out of its early stages now, Grant, there have been more than a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises. And every season, there are a few guys who take a major leap forward. Something just clicks for them, or the skills all just come together. But regardless, it's always a fun surprise for fans and broadcasters, too.
5 on the clock. And there's the drive. That one's good for 2. Havlicek's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pritchard, the pass to Washington. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Pass to Pritchard. Washington outside.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Murray's checked in for Beasley. Here's Murray. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Pritchard. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound by Lever.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Murray. Over Edwards. Atlanta again missing. The Timberwolves shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Havlicek. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pritchard, the pass to Collins. Fades back. And they pick up 2. Collins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Rising above, Collins with tunnel vision on the hoop.
Here's Havlicek. Okongwu with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Edwards, the pass to Havlicek. Rejected by Okongwu. Collins outside. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Collins has got 6.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
And the Timberwolves call time here. All right, let's see which 2 guards have enjoyed the most accurate shooting over the last 10 games. DeJounte Murray is second.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
And they're not too bad at attacking the basket either. That's why some of their shooting percentages are so crazy high. They will work to get those high-quality chances inside.
Towns for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Here's Murray. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's Maggette. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is doubled. Lets the 3 fly. Maggette with a bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pritchard, the pass to Collins. Now Murray. Back to Pritchard. Puts up a 3. The 3 from Washington. Knocks down the long J. Washington's got 9 points in the quarter.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Shepard. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pritchard, the pass to Collins.
Collins knows you have to battle inside, so he's ready for the physicality.
Free throw is good from Collins. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And both free throws good for Collins.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Murray. It's Murray finishing it off.
DeJounte Murray teaching a master class in ball handling.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Washington outside. Fader on the way. Minnesota with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
P.J. Washington, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota. With half the season in the books, they seem to be going from bad to worse.
Well, things trending in the wrong direction, kind of like Ernie's hairline. Ernie, that wasn't me. Kenny wrote that down on my paper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Male pattern baldness. And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Timberwolves.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also, give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Maggette in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Murray's shot is good.
That's a money shot from Murray. I like the improvements he's made to his mechanics. Over time, it should start to feel more natural.
Here's Lever. The rebound by Bamba. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Murray for 3, knocks down the triple. Murray's got 9.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Okongwu. These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. The Hawks, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and 3-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And Minnesota calls time here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Lever, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 5. To end the run, Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Johnson passes to Young. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Gotta know the scouting report with Trae Young. He's going to make a number of threes if you're not careful.
Here's Lever, guarded by Young. To the left side wing. Towns for three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu, and rejected.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Shepard, covered by Johnson. Pass to Towns. To the right side. Fires the 3. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Outside Murray. Okongwu, high post. Up top, Young. Drains the triple. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Shepard. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Murray for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. And here's Edwards outside, rebounded by Johnson.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
.156 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Gets it to fall from the right block. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And here's Young. He's got 12. And there's Bamba on the assist by Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Here's Havlicek. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Shepard. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They kick it out to Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 8 of 10 in the 3rd and looking in control. Murray finds Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Moody comes in for Towns. Pass to Havlicek. Here's the pick. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Count it. Good. Edwards has got 8.
Oh, that in-between game, the 15, 18-footer. The defense will give that to Edwards, and you cannot stop everything.
Moody passes to Edwards. Over Bamba. And that's not going to go. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Hawks on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Mo Bamba. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Edwards, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Edwards. Here's Havlicek. Goes up on the wing. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bamba. Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Mamba, the pass to Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Pass to Maggette. Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
And see, right there, you see the patience Edwards has developed. Not forcing it, getting the defender to commit.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And stolen by Murray. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Monday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Maggette, pass to Towns, and good, off the lead pass that time. Towns has got 19 points.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's deflected.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
In transition, here they come. And stolen by Bamba. Here's Young. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
From 11 feet away, the rebound by Bamba.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
A deep three. Pass to Murray. Takes the three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 8 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Bamba. Back to Young. And here's Okongwu inside. Young, the pass to Johnson. The 3 from Bamba. He can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kicks it out Towns. 3-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Now here's Young with the drive. Second shot opportunity, and it's Bamba with the bucket inside.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Now here's Young. From behind the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's his bread and butter play. Trey Young getting the space he needs to do damage.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Trey Young.